Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a question that's been pondered by humanity for centuries. What are the most important things in life? Money, fame, success. Are these the true keys to happiness? Well, in Matthew 22 verses 37 to 39, Jesus lays it all out with a powerful statement known as the Great Commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 22 verses 37 to 39. But wait a minute. Isn't that a bit idealistic? Loving God with all your heart and mind? And loving everyone around you, even the annoying neighbor or the rude coworker. Sounds like a recipe for disappointment, right? Here's the thing. The Great Commandment isn't just a pretty saying carved in stone. It's a revolutionary approach to life, a foundation for building a world filled with love, peace, and compassion. Imagine if we all lived by this principle. Fast forward to today. The world can feel pretty divided, full of anger, negativity, and conflict. Everywhere you look, there's hate speech, violence, and a general sense of me first. Does the Great Commandment even stand a chance in today's society? What does it even mean to love God? It goes far beyond simply believing in Him. It's about a complete devotion, a dedication to living in a way that honors Him. Have you ever experienced a moment of pure awe and wonder that made you feel connected to something bigger than yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Think about King David, the shepherd king. He wasn't perfect, but his love for God was evident in everything he did. His psalms, filled with raw emotion and heartfelt praise, are a testament to this deep connection. He trusted God, sought His guidance, and found strength in his faith, even in times of hardship. So, how can we apply this principle in our own lives? Developing a daily prayer habit. Talk to God regularly. Express your gratitude and love. Studying the Bible. Dedicating time to understand His teachings and deepen your faith. Living a Christ-like life. Making choices that reflect His values, kindness, compassion, forgiveness. But wait, what about when life throws curveballs? What if we feel disconnected from God? The beauty of faith is that God's love is unconditional. He forgives our mistakes and welcomes us back with open arms. Now, let's get real. Loving your neighbor can be tough, especially when your neighbor is that driver who cut you off in traffic or the coworker who takes credit for your ideas. But the Great Commandment doesn't call for blind love. It calls for respect, compassion, and kindness, even when it's difficult. Imagine a world where everyone treated each other with this kind of love. What would that look like? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Think about Mother Teresa, a beacon of love and service to the poor and forgotten. She didn't preach from a pulpit. She practiced what she preached by showing love and compassion to the most marginalized members of society. Her actions demonstrated that even the smallest act of kindness can make a world of difference. The Great Commandment isn't an impossible dream. It's a call to action. It's about challenging the status quo and choosing love, even when it feels difficult. So, here's your challenge for today. Identify one small act of kindness you can do for someone in your neighborhood. Let's start a love revolution, one kind act at a time. The Great Commandment isn't just a set of rules. It's a way of life. It's a continuous journey of growing closer to God and extending that love to others. But let's be honest, there will be times when we stumble. Imagine you see someone gossiping about a friend. Do you stay silent or do you speak up? Loving your neighbor could mean having a difficult conversation, encouraging them to choose kindness over negativity. It might not be comfortable, but it's a demonstration of genuine care. The Bible is full of stories that challenge us to think about how we treat others. For example, the parable of the Good Samaritan Luke 10 verses 25 to 37 tells the story of a traveler who was robbed and left for dead. A priest and a Levite pass by, but it's a Samaritan, a member of a different ethnic group, who stops to help. This parable reminds us that love knows no boundaries. So, how can we apply these principles across generations? Let's hear from some viewers. Grandparents, share your experiences of putting the Great Commandment into practice in your life. Parents, how do you teach your children about loving God and loving others? Young adults, what are some challenges you face in living out the Great Commandment in today's world? By reading the comments below, we can create a beautiful tapestry of experiences, a testament to the universality of these principles. Remember, we're all on this journey together, learning and growing in our faith. The Great Commandment isn't just about following rules, it's about transforming our hearts. It's about experiencing the joy of a life dedicated to God and overflowing with love for others. It's the foundation for building a more compassionate and peaceful world. So, as you go about your day, remember the two pillars of faith: love God and love your neighbor. Let these principles guide your